All right, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So in today's video, we are going to be putting aftermarket headers on the 2024 Honda Transalp XL750. And funny story, I have had these Aero headers for like, I think I've had them for almost a year. So I bought these off a whim because I was super excited. I bought the SC Project slip-on and the Aero exhaust, and I promise you, it has been so long that I had put this box in the attic because I had no idea when we were going to have any kind of tuning solution. So if you missed the last video, we have the DynoJet Power Vision 3, and we're able to put a tune on the bike, and it's absolutely night and day difference. And if you're interested, I can save 48 bucks on that as well. So here is the header pipes. So it's two-piece individual pipes, and that's pretty much it that comes in the kit. Here's everything laid out. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it. So what we're gonna do is, it'd be a lot easier if you don't have all this nonsense that I have. But if you're interested in these same Aero headers, I'll have a link down in the description as well, like I do to everything that I use. So I'm gonna have to get off this skid plate. We're gonna take off the factory muffler, and then we'll work our way back, remove the O2 sensor, and then drop all the pipes and go. And then I'm gonna drop this side of my luggage rack because I also want to hear what the bike's gonna sound like with that SC Project exhaust, which actually does sound super nice, and it adds a 1.5 horsepower and 1.2 foot-pounds of torque. So let's get into today's install, folks. All right, typical T Torres fashion, I'm gonna show you guys every step of the way the best I can. So we're gonna get this clamp down here on the muffler loose. That is going to be a 12 millimeter. Okay, that clip is loose. And then we'll move up here to the top. Get you guys situated. I think that's a 14. No, maybe it's a 12 as well. 12 as well up top. So get those two loose, and then once you get that loose, this slip-on muffler should come right off. All right, so if you have the factory guard on the bottom of your motor, your engine, you have 6 of these bolts that you need to remove, and then we're going to move over here to this side, and we're going to get this O2 sensor out of the way, and then we'll loosen everything back up here. And then we'll have to get these pipes loosened. Don't know yet, but hopefully we don't have to remove anything else out of the way. All right, so just to get you guys caught up, there is another 12 millimeter here, but I had to drop down this engine guard protector, 12 millimeter here, and it's a 12 up top. And then now we're gonna remove up to the top here for these pipes. Your exhaust flange nuts are 12 millimeters as well. So hopefully I don't have to take anything else off. Fingers crossed. I've taken this on and off so many times that I don't want to do it anymore. So hopefully we can drop these headers. This airflow sensor is kind of a pain in the rear because the oil pan's right here, and the way they have this shielded right here just makes it a pain to get it loosened. So if I can drop the headers down just a little bit, get some slack in here, we should be able to remove the mass airflow sensor. All right, it's pretty self-explanatory over here. For these flanges, you have 4 exhaust nuts. And I don't know, but in the factory, mine were not very tight at all. I'm sure they're not supposed to be torqued down super tight, but trust me, they weren't tight at all. But I was able to free the headers up and then drop everything down, and then it gave me enough room out of the way from the bottom of from the oil pan to get the O2 sensor out. And yep, now it's time to install the headers. According to the instructions, we're gonna do pipe number 1 first, and as you can see on here, it has a 1, letting you know that this is the first header pipe. Wow, these things are a lot more lighter than the factory ones too. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna try my best to show you guys the new headers. So we got everything semi mocked up. We got to add the springs down there. The airflow sensor is in. Yeah, the airflow sensor's in. They give you a new supplied bolt to hold that up. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up the headers to the engine, get everything how it's supposed to be, and then we'll be really close to firing this bad boy up. I'm freaking excited. The amount of exhaust springs that I've dealt with my entire life, do yourself a favor, get you some paracord and get those things done, because always the spring tool that it comes with, it ain't worth a damn. Paracord for the win. All right, so the aero headers are now on. Springs are good to go. I zip tied the mass airflow to the engine guard here. This is good to go. Everything's good to go. We're gonna put on the bottom of the engine shield, and then we'll be able to fire this bike up and see what it sounds like for the first time. All right, engine guard is back on. Let me open the garage, set you guys up on a tripod, and we're gonna see what this bad boy sounds like for the first time. All right, fired it. Watch there be like no sound difference at all. Definitely sounds a lot more throatier. I'll let the bike warm up and then we'll give it some revs. All right, bike's warmed up. Let's give it some revs. Damn, it sounds good. All right, bike sounds amazing. You can definitely tell the tone is a lot deeper. I'm gonna go take the bike for a little test run, and then we'll throw on the SC Project exhaust and see how much difference it sounds with a stock muffler without the baffle versus a completely aftermarket exhaust. All right, got the SC Project exhaust mounted up. See what it sounds like with the aero headers. Sounds spicy. Let the bike warm up, and then of course we're going to give it some revs. All right, here we go. She's rowdy. All right, that is all the time we have for today's video. If you guys are new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, leave this video a big thumbs up, and like I said, if you're interested in saving some money on your DynoJet PowerVision 3, I'll have a coupon code down below. The headers paired with this tune, this bike rides so much better. Peace.